afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. The Braves will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Pablo Lopez gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Stepping in now, David Justice, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 18 homers and 48 driven in. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, A.J. Jackson.
The next to bat for Atlanta, A.J. Jackson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Comes set. The 0-1.
Nope,
and that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Freeman at third with 2 away. Tried to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2. And he got him. Braves strand 1. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Kevin Gausman gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So
Leading
digging in
for
now,
the Marlins,
Patrick Hall.
the
He'll
second
lead things
baseman,
off here in the bottom
Patrick
half of the first.
Hall.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win. 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He carries a .308 batting average and a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he's set.
Batting third, the left fielder, Mario
Settling in now, Mario Rivers. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Lined hard and deep down the left field line, but just foul. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's always nice to
Batting
keep a
fourth,
guy that has good wheels
the right
off
fielder,
base, and that's
Chris
just what they did right there. Big
Salisbury.
strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Chris Salisbury, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll start this one at 269, 14 homers and 41 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. We played an inning, no score here on MLB Network. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Today's ball game gives the Braves a chance to end the series on a really high note. A win will complete the sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Two and one now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Line hard, but foul.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And another foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Ready now, Johan Camargo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Albies with a 1-1 count now. from the stretch. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. They will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put.
The catcher, Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set, and the pitch. In there for strike one. Camargo at second with two down. Fouled away. McCann, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season. He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
Two balls and two strikes now to the Braves catcher. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sierra will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Starlin Castro batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10.
The shortstop, Starlin Castro.
First offering on its way. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Count is 1-2 now. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Marquez, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there, and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The 0-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting 7.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. Leadoff double now with base hit. And all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Runners are at first and third with none out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Hopped up. Donaldson is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the
Batting
Braves
eighth,
on D.
the
And
center
guys,
fielder,
taking a look at this defense is going to have
Maguri.
to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Ready now for the Marlins, Magneuris Sierra. First pitch coming, here it is. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 49.
Coming to the plate now, Pablo Lopez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. Marlins strand a pair. Will move to the third with no score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kevin
Leading off
Gausman.
for the Braves,
9-1-2
the pitcher,
due
number
up.
46, Kevin Gausman.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Salisbury coming in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in, the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. This one's down to third. Anderson over to his left. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening.
Leading
so he's
off
optimistic
for the
about what
Marlins,
the future holds,
the second
especially
baseman,
for some of their younger
Patrick.
players. Back to you, Matt.
Oh.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And a splitter is over for a called third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings. And I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mario Rivers.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mario Rivers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Into the box now, Chris Salisbury. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. Ready for another chance? David Justice. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Salisbury is there to put it away for out number one.
Now batting.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, A.J. Jackson. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-1 home is a ball down and away. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Now a move over to first. Runner's back. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A it to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The batter.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the...
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
In now, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And Walker will reach. It's a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter.
Fielder,
he's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Magneuris Sierra, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Alfaro on second. Walker is over at first with 1 away. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Now batting, number 49.
So here now is the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair through 4, still tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Atlanta,
trying to pick things up where we left off, Johan Camargo. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Rivers is in pursuit, and this will kick off the base of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might
The
squirt
batter,
foul, but it
the
hugged
catcher,
the line and found its
Brian
way into the corner. Thought it might
McCann.
be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Brian McCann, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1. The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here it comes. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And with a slide, and he'll make the basket catch. And a fine play there for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Albies over at second. McCann on at first with 2 down. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Swing and a liner. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The first baseman, number 5.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Comes set. The 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Sierra's on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Braves on top 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now and stepping in Patrick Hall. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Payoff pitch one more time. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher
now
that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mario Rivers.
Digging in, Mario Rivers, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them
Up
to
next
get
for the
excited
Marlins.
about.
Yeah, a rally can
The right
begin with
fielder,
a single swing
Chris
of the bat, and this might be their chance
Salisbury.
right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Chris Salisbury. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. No hits to this point. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. On a line, that's a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. 5 innings complete, all even at 1 apiece. Ready once again, David Justice. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
David Justice.
First pitch on its way. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Back up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a called strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Out of here into into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Now the Marlins skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Ladies and
Sergio
gentlemen,
Romo
your
takes over
attention,
on the
please.
mound here with nobody out
Now
in the
pitching
6th
for
inning.
the Marlins, number 54, Sergio Romo. Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
In now, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Count now, a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Turned on down the line to his right, Anderson. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Digging in once again, Ozzie Albies. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Romo, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Yeah.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now 3-1 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, Jorge Alfaro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw on the first, in time, 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 34, Magneuris Sierra.
Now at the plate, Magneuris Sierra. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Soft liner to the left side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The pitcher, number 54.
Pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting.
Hitting for the
It doesn't
Marlins.
matter what it looks like. A
Number
knock's
10.
a knock.
JT Riddle.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The average right at 280 coming in. 6 home runs, 27 driven in. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. He pulls this one into right. Markakis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to South Florida. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point.
Your
Robbie
attention, please.
Moylan is on to
Now
pitch from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
now to
Marlins.
start inning number 7.
Number 3, Robbie Moylan.
Into the box, Brian McCann.
Leading
He'll
off
be
for
tasked
Atlanta,
with starting
the
things
catcher,
as we begin the
Brian
7th.
McCann.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch on its way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Nick Markakis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here. The 3-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Markakis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Left side, but well foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rivers is there, and that retires the side. Braves strand one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Darren O'Day gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Ready for another shot now. Patrick Hall, 4th trip to the
Leading
plate
off
for
for
him,
the
and
Marlins,
he's at risk of ending
the
that
second
nice
baseman,
hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. O'Day has tossed more than 60 innings on the year and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Three and 0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So stepping in, Brian Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there.
Now
Not a
batting,
whole lot to say
the
about
left
that
fielder,
pitch that hasn't been said a
Mario
million times already. That's just a
Rivers.
real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Mario Rivers, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Chris Salisbury would be next. The 3-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate
The
to
right
give up
fielder,
a 2-out
number
walk
8,
to anybody, but
Rick
especially to a speed demon like
Salisbury.
him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Salisbury, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Now the 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Marlins leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Your
Snushkin
attention, please.
has been summoned from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen
for
as
the
he'll do so
Marlins.
to start the 8th.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Now at the plate, David Justice. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
David Justice.
Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Takes this the other way to right. Salisbury is there, and he'll bring this one in. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. A.J. Jackson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now in the box, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. High and deep to right. Salisbury going back at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The shortstop.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Johan Camargo, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And 2, here it is. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta as the lead remains 3-1.
Your attention, please.
Now pitcher coming on. It'll be the hard-throwing left-hander Johnny Venters.
Johnny Venters.
Striding in, Starlin Castro. He was retired
Leading
via
up
the
for the
ground ball
Marlins,
last time up.
the
Even though we're
shortstop,
moving into the back end
Starlin
of this game, they're only down by a couple of
Castro.
runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The Braves are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Sinker, 3-2 now. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That's an excellent at bat right
Up
there.
next
Fell
to the
behind
Marlins,
early 1-2.
the catcher,
Didn't panic or start
Jorge
chasing pitches out of the zone.
Alfaro.
He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Over to Albies on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a
batting,
great example there of
baseman,
why the sinker is
Steele.
such an effective pitch.
Walker.
The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
In now, Neil Walker. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
D-Rod.
2-1 pitch as a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Ladies and
Marlins
gentlemen,
Garcia
your
enters from the
attention,
pen to
please.
start the ninth inning
These
as he'll
changes
try to
for
keep the
Miami.
score right where it is
Now
heading to the
pitching
bottom
and
of the
batting in the
ninth.
sixth spot, number 66, Harlan Garcia. Now catching and batting ninth,
Stepping up now,
number
Ozzie
28.
Albies. He's got a hit in
Ryan
3 at-bats to this
Holiday.
point. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now
Standing
batting,
in,
catcher,
Brian McCann. He's
Brian
0 for 2 in the ballgame so
McCann.
far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Chopper to short. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Johnny Venters. Your
Clifford
attention,
Harris
please.
will get the call to
Pinch
pinch
hitting
hit
for the
here
Braves.
as we'll see what he can do with
Number
2
1,
out and the base is empty.
Clifford Harris.
.92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 6 home runs and 11 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Two out, nobody on. To third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Down in order go the Braves. And it's still 3-1.
Your
Daniel
attention,
Winkler
please.
comes out of the bullpen
Now
to shut
pitching
things
for
down
Atlanta,
here in the ninth.
number 58, Daniel Winkler.
Striding in to start the ninth, Magneuris Sierra.
Leading off
And they'll
for the
need him to
Marlins,
get something going
the
here.
center fielder.
Listen, it's not easy coming back
Magneuris
off of closers, but this guy hasn't
Sierra.
been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Swing and a liner. Bouncer up the middle. Camargo's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach
Now
right there.
batting,
Leadoff
catcher,
single in the late innings.
Ryan
Team's down a little bit.
Holiday.
Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
So coming to the plate, Brian Holiday. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Winkler is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman, Patrick Hall.
Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Hall, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Anderson.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
He's set, and the pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1.
1-1.
Sierra at second. Hall at first. 1 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Still even at 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping into the box, Mario Rivers, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. This is flared right back over the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The bat.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Chris Salisbury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
No, 1-1. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. He brings it in, and the Braves complete the 4-game road sweep against their division rivals.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one, picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kevin Gossman earns win number 7 on the season. Daniel Winkler wraps it up for the save, his 30th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.